I forgot to do that. Is it on my wish list already? Not. Might as well find it real quick and add it to my wish list. Hmm. Okay. Oop. Now let's go. But I'm gonna take a piss first. Come on, then. All right. Let's ahem. We're doing pretty good. We're getting these we're starting to get these cases right on the first try. Um with the correct guess. But like it does take a little while. I'm not gonna lie. Cause I really think through some shit. I probably like think through it excessively. But I like the game. I like these thing and anime related. But for now, let's continue forward.
Where are you going, Holmes? Have you been invited somewhere?
We have been invited, Watson,
We have. Where to?
to the Baker Street Irregulars' annual dinner. They sent us an invitation. It is on the table.
A dinner. How could those street urchins afford anything like that? I can't understand your interest in them, Holmes. They're dirty, They wouldn't hesitate to steal your wallet.
Damn, John.
Watson, you should be excited. It is a secret dinner. Its location changes every year. Read the menu. Sounds mouth-watering.
All right. We, the secret police of Baker Street, invite you, Sherlock Holmes, and Dr. Watson to our annual dinner. Menu, entree, frozen rat head salad. Is this a joke?
Not at all. Pray continue.
Main course, sow's udder in Danny Nutcracker's way.
What the fuck?
Sounds disgusting, Holmes. Hedgehog goulash. Street turnips in homemade juice. And it goes on.
Does sound kinda
I can
bad.
hear them on the stairs now.
Well, we can't go there. We can't eat that.
Watson, you'll hurt the feelings of those poor children. We have to go.
Oh, Mr. Holmes.
It is fine, Mrs. Hudson.
Mr. Holmes.
Wiggins, Dr. Watson is getting ready. He will be delighted to join us. You don't look well, my young man. Is there something wrong? Don't tell me the dinner is cancelled.
Mr. Holmes is my brother Leighton. He's in a prison cell. They say he's killed 2 men.
What?
You have to help us, Mr. Holmes, because I know he didn't do it.
Where is he now?
From what I've heard, they took him to the yard, and they gave him a good beating already. You know what they're like. They'll hang him. They won't look any further.
Holmes, we have to help him.
Well, and forget about the dinner. Wiggins, I'll take the case.
You're fantastic, Mr. Holmes. I'll be waiting for you at the crime scene. You'll be there, right? It's on Half Moon Street in Whitechapel.
Very well.
All right, let's go to the chapel. Let's go to the chapel in Whitechapel. Chapel on Half Moon Street. Let's go. I doubt this kid actually did anything. Killed 2 men. Come on now, nah. What's really going on here? Also, let's see if we got a letter from that lady, that Miss White. Okay, that what his name was. That's all right. The Times. Plants can be used as for murder. So this is not a letter from her. It's just a thing from the Times. Damn. Sensation! An exotic method of murder. The arsenal of our present-day criminals may soon be refilled with poisonous plants. A young beautiful woman, in collaboration with her colleague at Kew Gardens, planned the terrible murder of their director, Mr. Montague Dunn. Only one detective was capable to uncover the truth behind a tragedy that was initially believed to be a simple heart attack. The detective's name is Sherlock Holmes. None other than, like, who did they expect? All right, let's go. Ready, Watson? Oh, no. Shit, I didn't mean to look in there. Watson, you ready?
Holmes, poor little Wiggins needs our help.
Yep. You are correct, sir. Let's head over. Let's go. Let's do it. Guess we're supposed to go this way, but I want to see what's this way. And what's the other way? Oh, can't go that way. Can't go that way either. All right. I know we're supposed to go that way, but this way, but you know. What's going on, mate? My name's Saucy. Saucy the Sauce.
Please, gentlemen, leave the scene now. Oh, Mr. Holmes. Is that you?
Good.
Good evening, Constable
Constable Marrow. I was here with Inspector Aberline during the Ripper case, Mr. Holmes, back in '88. But then this is nothing like that case. With this one, we've got the murderer, the weapon, and the statements, which speak for themselves.
Of course, Marrow. But you know that appearances can sometimes be deceiving.
Tell me about the witnesses.
You spoke of statements. You have witnesses?
Well, I was there, so I gave my own statement. And then there were two other witnesses who said they saw the killer Chapman. Mr. Turner, a gentleman who lives in that flat over there. And Polly Powell, a flower seller, who was over at the far side of the street.
Who were the victims?
The two men here, both shot. The stud fellow was Brian Vercotti, a well-known ruffian. The other, Kenneth Butler, a jeweller by trade.
Alright, what's the testimony?
So, Constable Marrow, I should be delighted to hear your testimony.
I was standing at the north side of Half Moon Street. That was the side that you came from.
Right?
But you would have been unable to observe this part of the street, where we are standing now.
That is correct. But I saw the two victims slowly enter Half Moon Street, and then shortly after, the fireworks started. A few minutes after that, the fellow Chapman rushed towards me and ran into Half Moon Street.
Please continue.
I didn't pay attention, but suddenly I heard a woman's cries and police whistles on the other side of Half Moon Street. I rushed over there and I saw the two dead bodies on the ground. When I reached Whitechapel Street, I saw Leighton Chapman. He'd been caught by two police constables.
So someone ran by you and you didn't think they did it after they heard the fireworks?
Constable Marrow, what else caught your attention while you were running through Half Moon Street?
I saw nothing but rats, and I took the time to light every corner with my lamp.
What were the fireworks in honor of, Constable?
Well, today's Queen Victoria's birthday, Mr. Holmes.
Ah, yes, I appear to have lost track of the days. It is May now, of course.
It's March. At the time of recording. Or streaming.
Did you hear the shots?
I didn't hear any shots. The fireworks were all over the sky. They were so loud I couldn't hear anything else.
Mr. Turner's window.
Did you happen to look up at Mr. Turner's window when you were on Half Moon Street at that time?
Yes, I saw that the window was open, but no one was there. It was dark in the room.
Constable, your statements have been of great value to me.
See it. What's the... Oh, we can't look at the paper? Oh. A key.
This is an ordinary key. I wonder what kind of door it opens.
Pocket it. My man.
The bullet struck his head. This man didn't stand a chance.
So there's one more thing, but... Oh. Stuck object. Concentrate your attention on finding details of it.
A piece of wood that has stuck between the cobblestones. Let us take a closer look.
What's going on here, Mike?
This shard of wood is quite new.
Suspicious! Alright. And you?
A fairly long pole with a forked end. A fairly long...
Does this piece of wood that we found go to the top of that?
A tattoo from Westgate Prison. Vicotti must have done some time there. He tried to stop the bleeding with his hand. Death was not instant.
At least he tried.
The bullet penetrated his stomach, a dreadful wound. Brian Vicotti suffered greatly. What a terrible way to die.
That's unfortunate. All right, anything else? Anything else?
A fairly long...
It would be my pleasure to assist you with your investigation, Mr. Holmes.
Wait,
I'll do anything to save my brother, Mr. Holmes.
You hear or see something?
Good evening, Mr. Turner.
I heard Constable Marrow reply to you as Mr. Holmes. Are you that detective gentleman?
I am.
I've heard of you. And well, I know things about this evening.
Excellent. Might we hear your story?
All right, profile him first. Let's see what you got. Let me figure you out right quick. Why are you looking away? That's already distinguishing. I don't know, man. You got something to hide? You're ashamed of something? Are you ashamed? Are you ashamed? Middle class, Baklava, Crimean War vet. Missing buttons for life. Requires support. Weak leg. Limping. All right, what's
Could
your
you tell us
testimony?
everything that you may have seen or heard?
What's good?
I was already in bed when the fireworks started.
Okay.
A few moments after, I clearly heard 2 gunshots from outside.
Please continue.
Suspicious!
I quickly got up and I grabbed the lamp from my nightstand and I rushed towards the window. I looked down and I saw 2 bodies. And there was a man with a gun who was standing nearby.
Hold up, you heard 2 gunshots. You didn't hear it over. You didn't hear the officer said he couldn't hear the gunshots because the fireworks were too loud. So, but you heard the gunshots, and the fireworks weren't too loud for you. I know he's a war vet, but maybe that could be why he was able to distinguish why or the reasoning. But
Where exactly?
Well, near this body.
Did he notice you?
I don't think so. He rushed towards Whitechapel Street without looking around.
Were the 2 shots you heard consecutive?
Yes, there was a very short pause between them, and they sounded different somehow. It seemed to me that the second shot was louder than the first.
That is an interesting comment.
anyone else?
Mr. Turner, did you see anyone else in the street?
No, I saw no one but that man, the murderer, the fellow they caught.
Mr. Turner, what were your actions after you stepped up to the window?
I was afraid that the man with a gun might return, so I stayed close to the window, till I saw the policeman coming in the Half Moon from Whitechapel. Then I walked out to tell them everything I saw.
You have helped us a great deal, Mr. Turner.
Has he? Look at him. All right. Okay. The different shots, 2 victims. No? Dark window. Turner's view. Really? Different shots, dark window, Turner's view. Dark window and Turner's view. Mr. Turner stated that he remained at the window of his flat until the police arrived. However, this is in conflict with Merrill's statement, as the constable did not see anyone at the window.
It would be my pleasure.
Contradicting statements.
Mr. Turner, you have stated that you remained close by your window after the crime. Is that correct?
Oh, yes, Mr. Holmes. I stayed at my window until the policeman arrived to examine the dead bodies.
Piece of wood, door key, Turner's contradiction.
That is very interesting, Mr. Turner. Constable Marrow stated that he did not see anyone at the window when he was running through Half Moon Street.
Well, I think Constable Marrow and me, we might have been distracted by the whistles and shouts coming from Whitechapel. We could have missed each other somehow. You understand what I mean? It was a bit of a stressful moment, to tell you the truth, sir.
Allow me to form my own theories, Mr. Turner. Would you mind showing me the view that you had from your window?
Not at all, Mr. Holmes. Please, follow me.
Is he lying?
Mr. Turner appears to live very modestly. This fire is dying out. It was last tended to over an hour ago.
Okay, but there's something else I can look at here since he didn't auto back out. What is it? Oh, duh. Fire, yes. Ashes, yes. Burnt paper.
The papers are almost entirely burned. I am unable to see what's written here. These words are illegible. The papers were thrown into the fire just a short while ago.
Suspicious! You want to tell me something about that, Mr. Turner? He said we could see the view from his window, but we just walked in and started looking at everything in here. Like, okay, bro, what you hiding anything? You a little bit suspicious right now. Those contradicting statements, I don't like it.
The books on this shelf are in a mess. It looks as though Mr. Turner was trying to find something in a hurry here a short while ago.
You're trying to find something, huh? And a piece of wood from the
A perfect match. So,
that's why he didn't have his cane.
Turner broke his stick when it became stuck between the cobblestones. He did not mention that he was so near to the victims.
Alright, well now this guy's sus. We all in his room and checking his
Mr.
bed?
Turner was roused from his bed by the sound of gunshots.
Make sure there's nothing else. There's nothing else, looks like. Alright, move forward. Kitchen
This
knife.
kitchen knife is quite sharp.
Oh. Kitchen table, sweepings, shredded paper.
There are pieces of shredded paper scattered over the table. This kitchen knife was used to cut the paper.
Why didn't you just tear it up? Alright, well, whatever. I'm looking around your whole apartment, bro. You should... you made a mistake letting us in. Sure you got nothing else here.
Anything else you would like to know, Mr. Holmes?
I'll let you know. I have questions. Want to make sure I don't miss any possible evidence. 'Cause right now you're being very suspicious. I gotta check your shit.
So, that's the view Mr. Turner had when he opened the window. The dead body of Kenneth Butler. Brian Vercotti's contorted corpse. Mr. Turner had a perfect view of the crime scene.
Yeah, but the
He
lights
saw
weren't
the
on
bodies
during the
clearly,
time.
and Leighton Chapman standing over them.
He thinks he saw someone standing over it. Those lights weren't there, which light the place up now. So he might have seen someone else, because the visibility would have been far less. Oh. Let's see, which one came first? Obviously, this the bed one. Yeah, that's how it went. He woke up because of the noise. Had his cane with him. Walked over to the window, opened it, looked out, then went and checked the body. Saw who it was. Broke his cane. Went back upstairs. Put his broken cane down. Grabbed something from up here. Cut up a paper. And then threw the other piece into the fire.
So Mr. Turner used a book to hide an object that he found on Kenneth Butler's body. The question is, what did he find?
Let's search the books. Books. Yes, they are. That prints. Okay.
I can see prints from greasy fingers upon the cover of this book. Let us take a closer look.
Why would he have greasy fingers if he just woke up? And then check the body. Oh, well, he did touch the body, I guess. Moby Dick.
Well now, what a find. A precious jewel concealed inside a book. A bracelet with a unique ram's head design, a distinctive feature of ancient Grecian artifacts, probably of the Hellenistic era.
Well, we know this guy is more on the broke side. So maybe he wanted to, maybe he lifted that from the body who's planning on selling it to make some money. Let's talk, bro. Walking to the window.
Mr. Turner, how would it be possible for a man of advanced years, such as yourself, to
That's a
rush
nice
from
way of
his
saying
bed
old.
to the window in a matter of seconds, as you have stated?
Well, I'm able to move very quickly, despite my age. And when the situation requires it, Mr. Holmes.
Are you sure? Door key, Turner's contradiction, Turner's limp.
I highly doubt that,
Me
Mr.
too.
Turner.
Press the exit
I
out.
observe that you suffer a severe limp due to your injured right leg. It would have taken at least 10 seconds for you to approach the window. That means you could have easily missed something or someone in Half Moon Street during that time.
You're right, Mr. Holmes. I could have missed something. But it did seem to me that everything happened so quickly. Time can pull tricks on you.
The whole truth. Nothing but the truth. So help you. So help you God? So help you die? I don't know.
And what of everything else that you told us? Mr. Turner, it is vital that we have your complete and true statement.
Facts.
Mr. Holmes, I do assure you that the other things I said were most sincere.
That's a lie. Turner's limp and antique bracelet.
Mr. Turner, you were not sincere with me. Not then and not now.
But Mr. Holmes...
This, Mr. Turner, does not look like anything that a poor man might possess. It is worth more than the home that you live in.
I can explain.
No, merely correct me if I am wrong. You saw Leighton Chapman through the window, but you also noticed a glittering object on the ground, this precious jewel. You walked down and took the bracelet from the body of Kenneth Butler, and when you heard the whistles, you hurried away. That broke your walking stick. It caught fast between the cobbles. Constable Marrow was unable to see you in the window as you were climbing up the stairs on your way back to your flat. Upon returning home, you hid the precious jewel inside a book.
Mr. Holmes, please don't send me to prison.
We're good.
I didn't do anything bad. I'm just a poor man. When I chanced upon the bracelet, I saw it as an opportunity to make a little money. I was desperate. I only took the bracelet, that's all, I swear.
Fair enough.
You made a mistake by lying to me. But you are not a criminal. I believe that. Although I must return this bracelet to its rightful owner.
Sorry, there goes your chance to make a bit of money, my dude. Let's see, investigate the ancient bracelet and find out how it could have appeared at Half Moon Street. Archives. What's down here? That's right, she saw something too, huh? And who else saw something? I think it was just a cop and her. Oh, what's this now? All right, before we get into that, I want to check. I want to check the bracelet. I want to investigate it real quick. Oh wait, hold on. Alright, an antique golden bracelet that was found in Mr. Turner's flat. It is decorated with distinctive ram head. Art and architecture? British Museum, British architects, economic science, technology, history, medicine, botany. Potions and toxins, wounds and injuries, martial arts, marks and I doubt it's being in the newspapers. Well, it might. It should be something about ram head bracelet, I'm guessing. I'm not seeing anything. Southampton Doctrine, oil. Not in the newspapers. These beautiful antique jewels represent a part of the Hellenistic treasures collection. Depicted are the 5 heads of mountain rams. And upon a bracelet, a necklace, and ring, each made of pure gold. Oh shit. The 5 rams of Mytilene, whatever, have been missing from the museum since 1885, and we found the bracelet, but the necklace and the ring we don't know.
Here it is.
It still might be on the guy.
I need to continue my research in my archives.
Really? Use article about antiques. We already looked at that. Fans of Mytilene. The 1885. Maybe go to the newspaper. Hellenistic treasure stolen. A treacherous theft! The Hellenistic treasures were stolen yesterday evening while being transported by cab on their way from the British Museum to the Glassford Fine Art Exhibition. Pawn shop owner Kenneth Butler contacted Scotland Yard that night and provided information regarding a gentleman who had attempted to sell him a collection of historical art at his pawn shop in Church Street. The police have since captured the described man, a professional thief by the name of Vincent Foley. Oh wait, hold on. Who had been in the process of escaping London via the port. He was recognized by the surviving driver of the cab that had been transported, that had transported the collection of Hellenistic treasures. Vincent Foley refused to confess as to where the remainder of the treasures were hidden. He was eventually imprisoned. The lost treasures are still to be found.
Here it is.
We found one of them.
One of the victims, Kenneth Butler, was involved in the story of the stolen Hellenistic treasures. A visit to his pawn shop should tell me more.
See if he tried to sell it. See what else he tried to sell. Was it the other 2? Or was it just one of them? One of the 2? Watson, why are you out there? All right, well, okay. Watson's not very involved in this one. Not as involved, I should. Ballard's Pint. Pawn shop. Butler's pawn shop. But first, I want to look around. Enjoy the scenery. The door is locked. Use key.
Mr. Butler's key matches the lock perfectly.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What does that mean?
Crampons and a sharp ice axe would only be brought here by a mountaineer.
What's all this then?
A flare pistol. Perhaps it was pawned by a destitute sailor.
And there's looks like there's a shot missing from the box, so that could have been used to as you know. He said he heard 2 shots. One was louder than the other. One of the shots could have been from that flare pistol. I mean, the fireworks would have gone off, right? So nobody would have noticed. Dolls. Oh, the necklace.
The ram's heads. This necklace belongs to the 5 Rams of Mittelin collection.
Just missing the ring.
Interesting. That means that Kenneth Butler owned a part of this collection all this time, 10 years after the theft.
Well, I mean, he was having trouble pawning it, so. So Kenneth Butler, part of the pawn shop, or part of the, or he bought it, or he was part of the robbery. Let's see. Hello, Kenneth. I remember you once told me about 3 pieces of golden jewelry with ram heads from ancient Greece. You still got them, right? Well, good news for you. I found a man loaded with money who's crazy about those jewels. He's ready to fork out a small fortune. I can arrange a meeting with this money bag for you. But I want you to cut me in on the deal. I'll be waiting for you at the crossing of Great Ale and Half Moon on Sunday evening before the fireworks. Ryan Vercotti. So that was supposed to happen, I guess, tonight.
It looks as though Mr. Butler kept a careful record of his operations.
Uh-oh. Wait, you're not gonna take it? Okay. Why not? Alright. Not gonna look through it or nothing? Okay. We're still not taking this
A
either?
flare.
Alright, well, fine. Guess we're done here. Let's see, we already looked at that. It's just an object. This is OOI, object of interest. It's an ooey. Ooey. Anyway. All right, let's go back to the Half Moon Street. There's jewels and 2 victims. Burglary motive. The search for the missing Hellenistic treasures could be the motive for the crime that was committed in Half Moon Street. Mr. Turner picked up the bracelet directly after the murder, but the ring is still missing. Lost art. 2 victims. Different shots. Okay. Let's see. I like that we can do do deductions in the loading screen. It's kind of dope. Come, Watson. Uh-oh.
What's up with you, lad? What are you waiting for?
I'm waiting for my brother to be released.
Your brother?
The one that you caught, beat up and imprisoned.
Ah,
Eat up.
the murderer.
He ain't killed no one, copper.
Watch your mouth, lad, else you'll be joining that worthless brother of yours.
Damn. Rude.
It would be my pleasure to assist you with your investigation.
I'll do anything to...
This guy's door is still wide open. There's a mirror here.
This mirror is turned towards Half Moon Street.
Someone would have been able to see what happened if they were looking at it.
Mrs. Powell?
What do you want?
My name is Sherlock Holmes. I'm assisting the police with their investigation of the crime that took place this evening.
Yes, we are.
Well, I've already gave my testimony.
Can I hear it?
But very well.
Not gonna. Okay. Not gonna profile her.
Could you tell us everything that you may have seen or heard?
Yes. I was selling my flowers as usual. And then the fireworks began in honour of Queen Victoria. I enjoyed
Her birthday.
those. But then, all of a sudden, a young lad ran out of Half Moon Street and stopped just by me. He had a gun in his hand. He was like a ghost and all covered in blood. It was dark, but I could see him because of the flashes from the fireworks.
And then?
I screamed as loud as I could. I knew that a policeman should be on duty in the vicinity. He had no time to escape. 2 constables got him. Then another constable came out from the very same street, and I heard him talking of a horrible murder.
Anyone else?
Did you see anyone else leaving Half Moon Street prior to or at the time of the crime?
No, sir, I did not. Even with all the fireworks, I was very attentive, as I'm always on the lookout for customers.
All right. Shots. Let me hear 'em.
Mrs. Powell,
Hear about it.
did you hear the gunshots?
I'm not sure. You know, what with the fireworks?
Right.
My thanks to you, Mrs. Powell.
The other dude said he heard him. That's what woke him up.
I suppose that I shall have to move my stool now.
Not really. Well, not really. I can't talk to him. Guess we can't go this way either. Yep. Nothing else in here.
Locked.
Oh, darn.
Locked.
Oh, man. Foiled by a locked door yet again. How dreadful. If only I had a skeleton key or a way to pick locks, but then it would take too long to pick a lock, so I don't know. Interrogate Leighton and examine his belongings at Scotland Yard. Here we go! Popsicle! Yeah!
Mr. Holmes, whatever brings you here so late at night?
I'm interested in the case of young Leighton Chapman. He was arrested earlier this evening and accused of a double murder.
I beg your pardon? That case is quite clear to the police. Or are there any new facts that we don't know about?
Well, I'm doing my thing.
Who knows, Inspector?
Look, you are free to investigate, of course, Mr. Holmes. Chapman was arrested with a revolver in his possession, which you can find in the evidence room. The suspect himself is in custody.
Did you find anything else on his person?
A few personal belongings. Nothing particular, Mr. Holmes.
Thank you, Lestrade.
Shapes of noses? That's interesting. Come, Watson. You're very untalkative.
Please escort this suspect for interrogation. Good evening, Mr. Chapman.
Who are you?
You know
I've
who
got
I am.
nothing to say.
I said,
It's all a mistake.
Calm down, Leighton. I have come here to help you. To find out if you truly are innocent, as your younger brother Wiggins has told me.
My brother? You know him? Then that means you're...
Sherlock Holmes.
Oh, blimey. All right, Mr. Holmes. I'll tell you everything.
let's profile him. Scars, old scars, huh? Occasional fights, grew up on the street. Well, yeah, we know that. He has a black eye on that side. Yep. You know he did get beat up by the police though. Fancy downtown fashion cushy job office clerk. Westgate prison committed a crime. Missing one more. Recent beating, recent arrest, hothead. Hotheaded. Alright, tell me your story, bro.
Good. Tell me your account of what happened.
I left my work and I hurried up to see the fireworks in Whitechapel. I was late, so I decided to cut through Half Moon Street. I saw the first fireworks light up in the sky. I bumped into a constable on a corner before entering Half Moon. Then suddenly, what with all the firework flare, I saw two men. They were both lying flat in the middle of the street. I stopped where I was. I thought about turning back to the police, but as I was thinking of that, I saw a third person. He was leaning over the body that was furthest from me. The second I saw him, he raised his head and he stared at me. In a flash, I saw his gun, but he made a dash for it instead and he escaped through Whitechapel Street.
Time to return.
So you might still have had time to return to the constable.
I panicked. I didn't know what to do. Anyway, I approached the bodies just to see if they were still alive. I saw that one had blood pumping out of his stomach. He was dying. It was horrible. The second one was already dead. He had a hole in his head. He was holding a gun in his hand, though. I took it, and then I followed the third man.
Everyone else says they didn't see a third man, and the lady with the flowers said that he was the only one that she saw.
Interesting. Pray, continue.
I turned a corner, and I saw the man standing in the middle of the street. He seemed to be in some sort of panic. And then, Mr. Holmes, something strange happened. I told the police and they laughed at what I said, but I swear to you, my words are true. I started running towards him. But then I was blinded by a flash. It was so bright that I hardly saw anything for a good dozen seconds. But I kept running forward. As I arrived in Whitechapel, I heard a woman screaming. and then I was caught by the police. But there wasn't a trace of that man. Of course, then they found a gun and all that blood. I couldn't see the murderer escaping and all that mess. Perhaps I was still half-blinded at that moment.
A thrilling account, my young man.
Third man, tell me about him. What's good?
Leighton, are you able to describe the person whom you saw standing in Half Moon Street?
Well, I wasn't able to see his face at all. It was too dark, and he was too far away. I could see his silhouette.
And what about that?
Nothing so special. He was wearing a jacket. He was quite average in size and his weight.
I see. Was there anything else that struck you at the time?
No. But perhaps... It's strange, but I can't remember the sound of his footsteps as he was running away.
Can't?
Perhaps it was because of the fireworks or the surprise of me seeing him.
Why follow him?
Leighton, I confess I am puzzled. Why should a young lad like you take a gun from the hands of a dead man and set off in pursuit of a probable killer?
I know. I keep wondering that, but at the time it was like a reflex. A criminal ought to be arrested, and he was armed.
You were willing to risk your life. That was a little foolish, unless you wanted revenge.
Uh-oh, maybe.
No, Mr. Holmes. I was just being brave and stupid.
Turner's contradiction, door key, Turner's limp, Westgate prisoners, antique bracelet.
I'm sure that you were, but I believe that you may have recognized one of the victims, Brian Vercotti. You knew that gentleman well, did you not?
They were both prisoners.
However could you know that?
You have a typical tattoo of the Westgate Brotherhood upon your hand. I observed exactly the same mark upon Mr. Vercotti. You came to know him from your sharing a past prison sentence. Am I correct, Mr. Chapman?
Oh, God. You're right, Mr. Holmes.
Would you tell me a little about Brian Vercotti?
We were convicted for a robbery. Once in prison, both of us joined one of these fraternities. During that year, we tried to help each other out, you know?
You were quite young then, I believe.
Yes, Mr. Holmes, we were.
I bet you didn't
We'd only stolen a pound of meat.
expect to,
After we were released and when I
Get
saw
noticed
what
because of
my
it.
little brother had become, I decided to work towards living an honest life.
And Vercotti?
He had a hard time. His sister had died in a Whitechapel dispensary while he was in prison. He had no family anymore. Our paths split. He fell back into crime.
So you lost him?
Yes. And for around 2 years, I heard no news of him at all.
We shall see you soon, young man.
very soon, maybe. Who gave this guy a cigarette? Alright, let me look back at some of that. About two men, they were both lying flat in the middle of the street. About 20 back. House in the glass in the third body furthest from me. The second that I saw him raise his head, stared at me. In a flash, I saw his gun, but he made a dash for it instead. Escaped through Whitechapel Street. Alright, the rest of that I remember. Leighton is acquainted with one of the victims, Brian Vercotti. Both of them have Westgate prison tattoos. Alright, now his belongings. I probably should have done this before I went and talked to him.
A cheap watch, bought with his own money, no doubt. These cigarettes are filled with cheap tobacco, nothing interesting. So this is the gun that Leighton was holding when he was caught by the police. It is a Webley revolver, a reliable weapon.
Okay.
It seems as though the shells were not removed from the cylinder. It seems
2 fires, so both could have been fired from this gun. But there were 2 shots, but one was louder than the other. So it had to be 2 different guns.
2 out of the 6 shells have been fired. There were 2 shots.
But one was louder than the other. Two victims. Let's see. Less. And revolver in a statement. No. Burglary motive. Compelling evidence. The witness testimonies and the crime weapon clearly point to one possible culprit, Leighton Chapman. But we know it's not him. Oops, crap, messed up. Leighton's revolver and 2 victims. Double murder. Kenneth Butler and Brian Vercotti were the victims of a double murder carried out by one person. Common statement and Leighton's statement. The person whom Leighton Chapman describes in his statements, the figure of his own imagination created by created to vindicate himself. Pressing exit out. Fuck is lootless? Imaginary man. Oh wait. Burglary motive or personal motive? The violent crime committed in Half Moon Street by Leighton Chapman could have had a personal motive. I don't think it was Leighton. Seeing Helen's treasure could have been motive for the crime that was committed in Half Moon Street. Mr. Turner picked. Let's do with this. I don't think it was Leighton. Different shots. Simultaneous shots or firing position. Turner could hear the contrast between 2 fired shots, as in fact 3 shots were made. At first, a single shot was fired, and then the 2 guns fired simultaneously directly afterward. The victims, Leighton's statement. Long lost arts. Alright, well that's all we got now. For now. So let's go and see. See, there were a possible crossfire between Kenneth Butler and Brian Vercotti at Half Moon Street. Examine the dead bodies and perform a reenactment. Fucking. Come, Watson. Watson, come. Watson's a lot more quiet in this game.
Why are you looking at me all the time like that?
I'm just watching you, lad. I never know what to expect from people like you.
People like me?
Damn, bro.
Yes, street beggars and thieves.
I ain't a thief.
Oh, no? Then where did you get whatever it is that you're gnawing on? I very much doubt that you bought it.
What ain't seen can't hardly be stolen.
What ain't seen it can hardly be stolen. So you ain't seen shit. What you
A
talking
fairly
about?
long.
Who would have been the gunman? This guy had the tattoo, right? Yeah. And he said he saw the other guy had a gun. One of the victims probably fired his gun twice, but who might it have been? It's him. Like, how do I... Was it not him?
I am unable to see any higher. I need to find something to lift my lamp.
Okay. The extendo pole. The pole extendo. Thingy.
This should be useful. This is most definitely a bullet hole. The brick cracks are fresh. Watson, there was a third shot fired in this street.
Being at crossfire at half moon completed. So 2 victims, third shot. Crossfire, double murder. Kenneth Butler and Brian Vercotti both died of crossfire, with each of them holding a gun. One of the guns is now missing. Double murder. See, Kenneth Brian were victims of a double murder carried out by one person. I don't know. I don't. Yeah, probably the crossfire. And statements, third shot. A disappearing man. Leighton Chapman's statements regarding the jacketed man who disappeared at Half Moon Street now seems reasonable, as the 3 shots at the crime scene prove the presence of a second gun that is now missing. All right. Back. Thank you. So talk to Constable Merrill and find out how it would have been possible to miss someone hiding in the shadows of Half Moon Street at the time of the crime. What's good, Cap?
Constable Marrow, I would value your assistance in this investigation.
It would be my pleasure, Mr. Holmes.
I'm sure it would be.
I would like to make sure that there are no places in Half Moon Street where a man could hide while you were running through it with your lamp.
All right, Mr. Holmes, what should I do?
Take your lamp and start walking, just as you did before, and try to find me.
Understood.
We're gonna play hide and seek. Are you ready? Oh, so now we're him?
I can see you very well, Mr. Holmes.
All right, Constable. Let's try again. I'll find another place to hide.
I didn't see it when I first ran through it.
Here you are, Mr. Holmes.
All right, Constable. Let's try again. I'll find another place to hide.
Okay. We're playing hide and seek. I don't see him this time.
Mr. Holmes, it wasn't difficult to find you at all.
It is obvious now. No one could escape Constable Marrow's lamp while hiding in the street.
I don't know. Runners in sight. Statement. Up the walls. If we can assume that there was one or more person in Half Moon Street at the time of the crime, then there was no way forward or back for his escape, only up. Let us reenact the action, recreate the fireworks described by Layton, and attempt to climb the wall. Find the flare gun and climbing equipment. Alright. I already know where that's at. To the pawn shop. Meet me at the pawn shop, the pawn shop. Meet me at the pawn shop, the pawn shop. Meet me at the pawn shop, the pawn shop. I'll be at the pawn shop. Pawning shit.
This is exactly what we need in order to imitate the flash of the fireworks.
When they climb stuff.
These tools are exactly what I need to climb the wall.
You're just taking shit. No questions asked, just breaking and entering, taking shit, doing detective work. There we go. Popsicle. Ah. Every time I come
Wiggins,
back,
my lad, what are
he's
you doing
bugging that
here?
kid.
You'd best be leaving and be quick about it.
I've done nothing wrong. You'd learn more by watching Mr. Holmes. He knows exactly what he's doing. Not like you.
Oi, watch your tongue.
He really doesn't like that kid. Like every time he come through here, he's arguing with him, or he's picking a fight with him. makes sense.
Constable Marrow, Watson, I would like to perform another kind of reenactment with your help.
I'm listening, Mr. Holmes.
I want to check if Leighton's testimony can be trusted. If someone could vanish into thin air at a specific moment.
But Holmes, I don't see how.
I am going to be the mysterious gentleman whom Leighton followed. I will stand exactly where he saw him before he was blinded by the flash. Watson, you will be Leighton. When I fire the signal flare, you should start to chase me.
I understand, Holmes.
You, Constable Marrow, just play your part and do exactly as you did. Just, please, wait 5 seconds after the signal flare. I doubt that Polly Powell would have screamed any earlier.
As you say, Mr. Holmes.
Let us begin then. Catch me if you can.
Catch me if you can. Climb the wall. Oh shit.
The moon illuminates this wall. Anyone trying to climb it would be easily spotted by Constable Marrow. This wall is cast in shadow. It would be difficult to see anyone scaling it.
I can barely see anything.
Climbing the wall slowly but surely.
Holmes? Are you there? Where is he? My God, a man can't just disappear like that.
We did though. Yes.
Holmes? Holmes? Where are you?
I cannot see you, Mr. Holmes. Dr. Watson, it seems that Mr. Holmes has disappeared.
Don't worry, gentlemen, I am up here, above your heads.
How on earth did you get up there, Holmes?
I am using crampons and a climbing axe, although the person we are looking for did not leave any traces of such tools. Constable, is there any way to get to the top of this building?
Yes, Mr. Holmes, I can show you. The door to the building can be found from Whitechapel Street.
Gentlemen, I am on my way down.
Guess this is the door. Oh, I see a face. Oh, I saw a face.
These shards of glass are from the window above.
So he did break in here. Oh, look, a coat.
It's empty. Someone broke through the window to get inside the attic, but in his haste he ripped his jacket.
Jacket. Shabby fabric. Black thread.
A cluster of thick black threads. They're unusually strong. I should examine them under the microscope.
Let's do that.
We can conclude that the person whom Leighton saw climbed up the wall, broke into the attic window, and escaped through the hatch.
Escape through the hatch after everybody went through. Hold on, we'll do this while we're in the cab. Taxi, whatever. Oops.
I'm always wondering what's on your mind, Holmes.
I know. Alright, so it's a little bit of an analysis, analyzing, mixed with our deductions, deducciones. So long last, alright, Layton's statements, wall climber. Layton's innocent. Layton Chapman's statement regarding the mysterious jacketed man who participated in the shooting at Half Moon Street was proven to be true. Told you. Just gotta figure out who the man was. I kind of like this part.
Let us take a closer look.
Doing analyses, the chemicals and such. Oh wait, if that's set focus.
It is not a thread, but a hair. I very much doubt that it is human. I need to compare this sample with a human hair and a horse hair. A shaving brush is usually made from horsehair. Watson, could you please pass me your shaving brush?
Here you are.
Really? Shaving brushes are made from horsehair back then?
Watson, look, what's outside the window?
Oh God.
Well, I don't see anything. Ouch! Holmes!
Oh, don't make such a fuss. One little hair.
Alright, now let's check.
Human hair is significantly thinner than the black sample. The horsehair is thinner than the hair that we found. So, this black hair belongs to an animal, and it is larger than a horse. A hair from a large and exotic animal.
Panda? No. Oh no. Exotic animal hair. Wall climber. Circus acrobat. Imaginary circus acrobat. The man who vanished from the crime scene at Half Moon Street could be a circus acrobat. He managed to scale a 30-foot high wall in a matter of seconds. A hair from a large exotic animal was found on his discarded jacket. Vanishing act. The person who was seen only by Layton Chapman escaped the crime scene by climbing the wall. He was a skillful acrobat. The criminal took a gun from one of the dead bodies. Request Wiggins' assistance in locating the right circus. Wiggins is still at the crime scene. Is the cop gonna be getting on to Wiggins again? I'm tired of seeing that shit. Leave the kid alone. Jeez, he didn't do anything. He's innocent. Here we go again.
Look here, lad. You'd better go home and start thinking about what a fine pickle your brother's landed himself in.
Ha! But he'll be free tonight, 'cause he's innocent.
Don't be daft, lad. It's a closed case.
No, it's not. Wiggins, hey.
Mr. Holmes?
We have good news for you, Wiggins. The investigation has proven very interesting so far. We found facts and details that confirm your brother's innocence.
I knew it, Mr. Holmes.
But for now, Wiggins, we need your help.
Yep.
Anything you like, Gov.
I need you to locate a circus that has stopped over in London. It needs to have disposed of at least one exotic animal, a very large one.
You can count on me, Mr. Holmes.
Thanks. This guy has a good memory. He always remembers what we need him to look for. He always does a great job. He's got potential. The next morning, very early.
I do hope that those children don't get into trouble, Holmes.
Don't worry, Watson. I predict some news in 7 seconds.
5, 4.
Mr. Holmes, we found it.
Oh, wait.
Here it is.
Greatest show on earth.
And this is a young Indian elephant, the highlight of the show. Duval Brothers, a well-known traveling circus that is currently stopped in London. I believe that is exactly the type of circus we are looking for. I'll pay it a visit.
Here we go. Here we go. Wah, 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 wah. Popsicle. Ring. Fast loading screen.
Aye, you!
Good, mate.
Stop right there.
Oh, wow.
Good morning, sir. Pardon me, but why am I not allowed to walk around here?
Because it's private.
Well, I only wanted to meet the artistes.
You're wanting to apply for... Nah, you don't look like the type of, artistic lockpicker that we're looking for.
Well, I am
You
a
might be
lockpicker.
surprised.
What? Nah, I don't think so. Clear off.
All right, we're gonna lockpick one of your shit.
You're a bit slow to catch on, eh? Get lost. You're a bit slow to catch on, eh? Get lost.
Man, I want to lockpick something. Ensure that you make up a disguise suitable suitable for encountering the circus. Some facial hair, a seedy suit, and a hat. That would work very well. I should have done that first. Didn't think about that. It's all good. It's all good, man. Watson, need a disguise. Thoughts? So, a casual suit, black suit, brown suit, green suit, gray suit, light suit, bandit outfit, farmer outfit, morning gown, sailor outfit, unbuttoned shirt, casual suit. Maybe a bandit outfit. Wait, what did it say? Wait, wrong thing. There we go. Facial hair, a seedy suit. Seedy suit. What's a seedy suit? Maybe farmer suit? I don't know. And a hat. Like, let's go with farmer outfit. Facial hair and a hat. Can't even see the hat. They doing your hats yet? Let's see hair. There we go. Are they a bar of butter? Well, maybe they're just trying to butter you up. Let's go with this hat. And then facial hair. That was good. This is better. I don't want to go through all that. Oops. So makeup options. Oh, yeah. Alright. Ah, seriously? We can't use the farmer's suit. Or the hat. We gotta change hat. We gotta change hats. Bandit outfit? I don't know. But we gotta change hats. First stomped your cousin. Hmm. But they get what did they deserve it? That should work. Maybe. Looks like it.
Stay where you are. What are you doing here, and where is Sherlock Holmes?
Come on, Watson.
Calm down, Watson. Take deep breaths now. It's me.
Oh, thank God, Holmes. I can't get used to your disguises.
Thank you,
opposed to.
Watson. That means I am ready to go.
Facts. If Watson can't get used to our disguises and he sees us every day and lives with us, he can't tell it's us? Yeah, that means we got a good ass disguise. Alright, let's go let's go move this story forward. Do some lock picking, make our way into the circus, find out who killed the guy, and set the other kid's brother free.
What's your name?
My name is Nigel. I'm here to open the locks.
Talented, eh? Let's see. Go inside the marquee and show yourself to Charles Foley.
Okay.
And I'd highly advise you not to trick him. Got that?
I've already tricked you.
I've got it.
I'm gonna trick him too. I am a trickster at heart. Yes.
So, everything is here just as you asked. And what about the money? Some of the barrels are wet. Transportation issues, it couldn't be helped. Whatever. We'll be here after midnight to pick up the supplies. I'll want to be
Appreciate
paid
it,
first.
man. Leaks your
No.
content.
You'll be paid.
Oh hell
after
no,
you
that's
make
not.
the
Yeah, he
transfer,
deserved that shit. I
as I
guess.
said. Right?
Appreciate the
I hope
compliment.
that no one
Have
saw
a good
you.
night.
The police are on the lookout.
Of course not. I'm a professional.
Glad
Are
to
you
hear
though?
it. Be ready for tonight then.
What's going on tonight? So one of them is probably the murderer. Explore the circus. What's going on here, Mike? Oh wait, not this one. That's the table. Wait, there we go. What's going on here, Mike? My name's Saucy. Saucy the Sasquatch. Let's see.
There are enough posters to paste across half of London's walls.
That'll be annoying, I'm sure.
This printing press is old, but still quite capable of printing hundreds of pages per day.
Still does its thing. Rise up and keep rising. From lambs to into lion.
That's a picture
Okay.
of a contemporary gentleman wearing a Robin Hood hat. Interesting.
Robbing from the rich and stealing and giving to the poor.
From lambs into lions. Those are words of encouragement and defiance. This poster was clearly made to fire up rebellion amongst the people.
But why lambs into lions? I don't know. Oh well. What about cats? Cats and the lions? Because cats are like distinct from lions, or ancestors related to what's in the barrels.
This wooden barrel is damaged. It is difficult to say what is inside.
Oh man.
There is a spot on this barrel that was intentionally painted out. This wood.
Well, there's gotta be something else I can look at because we didn't automatically back out yet. Oh wait, duh.
The crest of the Honourable Artillery Company.
Honourable
Could it be
Artillery.
gunpowder? I need to be sure.
The Honorable Artillery. That's gunpowder.
Judging by the fractions and the scent, I can confirm that it is, in fact, gunpowder. The barrels are roughly clustered. It seems as though they were brought here in a hurry.
Are they gonna blow shit up?
Powder kegs, a printing press, and a great many blank papers. All of this was stolen by the Merry Men quite recently. And these poster samples. I am quite sure it is not a coincidence. The Merry Men are planning some sort of sabotage.
I'm about to stop him.
Stop right there.
Oh,
Who
shit.
are you?
Are you Charles Foley?
Maybe.
They say that I can open any door.
Do they now? We'll see Sherlock near the chains on a table over there. Open that.
All right, no problem, bro. You sit here and chill. Watch me. I'm gonna profile you first. Give me a second. Earring. Nope. Nope. Band-aid. No. Nope. Really? Nothing on his face? Okay. Chains. Yes, the key. Complex key. Protected safe. What else we got? What else we got? What's with the bloody bandage? Recent trauma? Huh? You been climbing through windows? Losing the jacket? We didn't see any blood on the thing though, so I don't think that's it. Got a gun? Is that the missing gun? Bulldog revolver, cutthroat. There's the other ring. 5 rams, mistakes, stolen antiques. Taped fingers, agility practice, acrobat. It's him. Probably. He could have cut himself on the glass, but it didn't show. But it didn't start bleeding until he got away. Let's see. Foley's revolver. Antique ring. Man in jacket. Charles Foley wears an antique ring. The last missing piece of the five rams of Middling jewel set. And also a revolver retained under his belt. It proves that Charles Foley is our mysterious jacketed man who nimbly escaped the crime scene at Half Moon Street. Suspicious! All right, let's open the lock. This lockpicking method is interesting. I don't think I like it compared to the other games, but you know. All right, where should we start? This part doesn't move. Okay. I thought, oh, definitely the game was gonna move. So let's move this one first. It doesn't move very far. And it goes all the way up here. I think this goes here. This probably goes something like that. But let's see. I need to see this area first. That's not it. I need something that goes here, though. This piece doesn't have anything. What about this piece? Got that. But then what about this? Because I don't have anything that connects the other piece. Let's grab this. I would say move it up here, but that disconnect everything. Maybe it goes like that instead. Nah. It seems like it could, but it's not quite there yet, obviously. There we go. Oh, we did it! Yo! There you go, bruh. What's good?
Ah, well, they're right. What's your name?
Nigel Shirley, from York.
Ah, Nigel from York. Never heard anything about you. How'd you hear about me?
Door key, Turner's limp, jailed thief, Turner's contradiction, antique bracelet. Damn. Door key. No. 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 Jailed thief.
It's a long story. I met your brother, Vincent the Butcher Foley, in prison. He told me all about his betrayal and all about you. Before I was released, he told me that you might find a job for me one day and pay me some money for me craft.
Well, he died 7 days ago in prison.
I'm sorry
No,
to
he
hear
didn't.
that.
Did he? No, he
That's
didn't.
all right. The traitor has
Oh, yes.
paid the blood price for it. And you'll do the job anyway, because I need a talented lockpicker. I know just where to search for his legacy.
It's all about the Hellenistic treasures, isn't it?
Osh, you fool. Now, listen up. You'll come with us tonight, and you better mind yourself.
Us? Wait, who's coming then?
Billy, Jack and me.
And what will I get for that?
We'll share the loot. The one you seem to know about.
Okay.
Right.
Wait for us at the abandoned manor house on the corner of Ladbroke Grove and Kensington Park Road at midnight.
Deal.
All right, let's head there. Notting Hill Manor. All right. We don't have anything new. No.
Here I am at the manor. Somewhere inside it
This game
are
is
the
a talking
Hellenistic
simulator.
treasures.
Nah, bro, it's well, Sherlock, but like, I don't know. It's fun to me because like I figure out shit that went down and how it went down.
This lock is quite old. It shouldn't be much of a challenge.
I don't want to pick a bunch of locks though. See what happened if the poor get rich? Then someone who was poorer than the poorer than them, the new poor will go after their money. Maybe. All right, what we doing here? What we doing here? I don't think this goes like this. I think it goes all the way up this way. Wait. This one probably goes all the way down this way. Alright, now we just gotta find... There's this. I think... Was this one? No. Well, yeah, no. Like, yeah, no. It's this one. Oh, it doesn't move. So maybe that goes there. I'd like to think that goes there, but that's definitely wrong. Let me work on I still think this goes well, no. This has to go like that. Let's work on this part. Work on it from here. That's right. That's right. Boom. God damn, I'm good.
I need to find where the safe is hidden and lockpick it.
What happened here? We already know the other guy is probably the murderer. It's all a matter of getting into his good graces and then bam!
This cupboard is an absolute mess. Several books have fallen from the shelves.
Yes, they have.
It seems as though this cupboard can be moved. I'll give it a try.
Well, that was pretty easy finding the safe.
So, that's the lock I must open tonight. Let me see.
Let's see it. Holy shit. This looks a little slightly more complicated. Alright, we'll start with these. Doesn't look like any of the pieces move left to right though. That's at least, you know, something. This probably goes, no. This goes like that. This one, like this. No, not quite. Although that seems right, the outsider is still fucked up. Bam! Damn, I'm good. All right, what's in it?
What a surprise. Another lock.
Are you serious?
And I won't be able to pick it. I recall that precious key
the
around
key.
Foley's neck. It might prove a decent fit. I suppose they hired me to only open the first lock. Let us wait for the thieves, trap them, and find out.
Let's find out.
Let us check the thieves' possible escape routes in the event that they are caught off guard by the police from the front door.
All right, let's check it out. Let's see. Possible escape routes. They could break a window, obviously. Oh wait, no, that one's boarded. The door.
This door is a perfect means of escape in an emergency.
So we need to lock it. Or like...
This door leads to a kitchen, which holds the
Yes.
shortest route to the back door.
Okay. We need an item here.
I wonder what this old chandelier is doing on the floor. It looks as though it was poorly attached.
Okay, so we'll use something like
I
that.
suppose that the thieves already tried to open the lock with this formidable hammer, but they were unsuccessful.
Well, why? So they tried to beat the lock down, or like, the fuck? Like, break the handle with the hammer? Like, bro, what's going on? The chair could be used to prop up the and
This chair is very solid
hold the
and well
kitchen.
made. This should be useful.
like close the kitchen door and hold it in.
The door is now blocked.
Yeah. The door is blocked.
The door is now blocked.
This shit, Sherlock. Wait, what's this? Stove? What about it?
This should be useful.
Alright, I'll take the rope. We've already found that area. Now they can't get in or get out through there. Huh. You gonna try to take the hammer to break down the door? Yep. Gotta get that hammer.
The ground floor window is a perfect way to escape the police.
Need that hammer first, though. We're tying the hammer to the the chandelier. And when I hang it.
Now, if anyone takes the hammer, the rope will uncoil and make the chandelier fall.
Okay.
If he runs through the dining room and takes a sledgehammer to force open the door, the chandelier will knock him down.
It's some Home Alone shit. Alright, alright. I gotta figure out what to do about this window. Move it.
This works very well. No one will escape through this window now.
Sounds good. Then I'll try to get to this door over here. What's this?
There is no ladder. If anyone falls here, he will need assistance to get out.
Home Alone shit, baby. Let's go. What if they see? Oh shit. Item required. Cloth. Like cloth from the table or something. That way they won't see. And they'll just like fall in, hopefully. Maybe not cloth, but like a rug. Another window.
Although this window is high above the ground, it would be possible for one of the thieves to attempt to use it for their escape.
Roll when they roll after you know. Yeah. After you land. Break or fall.
This should be useful.
Really? For what?
Although this window is high above the ground, it would be possible for one of the thieves to attempt to use it for their escape.
Why can I skip this text? I can normally skip it. Wait, hold on. What's going on? A rug? Is there a rug? Oh, it's there. Drop bead necklace. Okay.
One step on these beads, and our thief will go flying.
Some Home Alone
I should walk
shit.
carefully here, else my plan will be ruined.
That's what I'm talking about. Flip. I'll go all the way back downstairs.
Any thief who finds his way upstairs will roll down very quickly.
Very quickly, yes. Quite.
The thieves won't attempt to escape through the front door if...
We still need something to cover this so that... No. So that nobody tries to, that nobody notices there's a hole there. Like a rug or something. I'm not seeing any. Wait, we can't. Why am I looking at that again? Ah, carpet. There we go.
This should be...
Now let's go and Yes, cover up that hole in the floor. Let's see them
Now,
enjoy that
it's not
trip.
an open hatch, just a nice carpet on the floor. I should walk carefully here, else my plan will be ruined.
All right, that's that.
Now, if a thief runs through the kitchen, he'll pay a surprise visit to the cellar. The traps for my circus companions are all prepared. I can leave now, but I'll return later with Charles Foley and his companions.
Haunted house. Achievement unlocked. Congratulations. Oh, remember.
Police! Police!
Damn. That dude might have broken his neck.
Stop where you are!
That's
Where are
Watson.
they?
Trapped, Watson, with your assistance.
How so?
Oh, you sounded just like a real Bobby, my dear fellow.
Bobby?
You startled them into the traps.
I did?
You did.
I assure you, Watson, it was
Good job.
quite an entertaining show. They will not escape the house now.
You scum!
And this is the pistol used for the murder in Half Moon Street.
How'd you know about that?
We're Sherlock Holmes, bro. This guy got a big
Have
ass
you
head.
closed the case yet, Sherlock?
Mycroft, what are you doing here? Did you follow me?
Sherlock, it may seem that I used you, but you should be pleased to know that you have served our queen well in this instance. So now, let us catch the big fish. But this man is not one of the merry men.
No.
Then why exactly are we here, Sherlock?
This gentleman, Charles Foley, has been involved in a double murder and the hunter of a set of valuable antiques, the Hellenistic treasures, which disappeared in a theft many years ago.
You're no better than the coppers.
Well, we're a detective, consulting detective. So, you know. Yes. Oh, wow. Stuff.
Holmes, that is incredible. The Hellenistic treasures.
Indeed.
Nothing but trifles. Where are the merry men?
I don't know why you are asking me, Mycroft. They are yours to find.
I'll see you soon, dear brother.
Hey, you solved the case still. And got the
Don't
shit.
move, you flim-flammer.
Who the hell says flim flammer?
What a beautiful collection of art. It was thought lost. The trap with the chandelier worked perfectly.
Sure it
Charles
did.
Foley has been knocked down.
Let's see the other traps.
One of Foley's companions. He is unconscious.
Nope, this way.
One of Foley's companions. He is unconscious.
Dude is knocked the fuck out. Alright, so precious safe and long lost art. Hidden art. The antiques discovered inside the hidden safe of the abandoned manor at Notting Hill represent the collection of Hellenistic treasures. Ooh. That was stolen in 1885 and considered to be lost. Foley's vengeance. Vengeance, huh? Charles Foley organized the theft of the Hellenistic treasures, which was related to the double murder at Half Moon Street. Leighton Chapman was a witness to the crime. Why do I feel like I'm missing something? Like this was shorter than I expected it to be. Condemn Foley. Don't absolve. What the fuck? Also, this is the first time I've seen both of these things flipped in two different directions. Like normally absolve is over here and condemn is over here. Charles Foley organized and executed a wicked plan of revenge with added theft of ancient and valuable treasures. He deserves the rope. All right, so if we're wrong on this, I don't know how we would be right. Seems like it's open and shut now.
Charles Foley, you committed the crime of premeditated murder and of theft. You will be severely punished for your deeds.
You are pitiful, you Scotland Yard dog.
Save your words for the gallows. I'm sure the
Oh
journalists will...
shit. Cause the other guy still had one of the treasures. He would have taken it from him if he maybe he just didn't have the chance. So he would have taken it. But he would have taken it from if he was for it was for like revenge like that. Something just went wrong.
Of them. I shall leave now, Watson.
I don't know if that.
Gentlemen, please take our friends here
right.
into custody.
Where are you going?
I have unfinished business. I'll see you at Baker Street.
I think we might have done. I think we might have rushed the gun or rushed it a little.
Be careful with the lamps. Don't bring them too close to the barrels.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Who's there?
That is of no importance. What matters is who you are and the plans that you have here.
So you can stop us from carrying them out?
Yeah, so I'm here to do.
Eventually, yes.
Hey, careful. You'll blow us all up.
No, just y'all.
I'm listening.
We are a group known as the Merry Men. But I suppose you knew that already.
Found
We
them.
are the men who've already lost everything of value in their lives. We are ruined shopkeepers. We are workers who were fired from their jobs, honest people who were robbed. We were forced out from our homes and thrown onto the street, and all of this in the name of the so-called law. The laws that were set out by our government. The laws that make the commoners only more vulnerable and the wealthy more protected.
Damn.
We are not only from the British Empire. Some of us are from the New Lands, America, Australia.
So that's why their flyer had the guy with the Robin Hood hat on it.
And we are many. But men we are still. And we are merry for that we stopped being afraid. For those powers that be.
This goes back to that one question that Milkman asked. He said, what happens if the poor get rich? Well, I guess it depends on what the poor do with that money. They can either be like Robin Hood and give that money away to other people and help, help others out, or they can keep it for themselves and, stay rich and be the new targets for other poor.
Had done their best to plant the fear inside our souls, and we accepted it so easily. The fear advised us to keep our heads bowed. It prevented us from fighting. Bankers and politicians, they own our lives, our work, our bread, and they push us to compete between each other just to see who may serve them better.
Damn.
But in the end, they are the few, so they are weak. They are nothing without their titles. We should not fear them. Our so-called masters should fear us.
He's low-key
instead.
like on something
The
though.
time has come for our group to stand tall. Our great and many merry men. We are going to blow up the London Stock Exchange. No life shall be lost.
Hey,
But ownership's dead.
appreciate it, man. It's just all part of. I enjoy doing it just to do it. Like, to be honest, even if I wasn't streaming, I'd probably be sitting here talking to myself. So I might as well stream it. But thank you for that.
And property titles? They shall all be destroyed. They're only papers, after all. So many people will be freed over this night.
That is a radical step to take. What result do you
Damn.
truly expect?
Chaos.
It's
But
low-key
soon
like
people
he had a
understand
point.
that they are free.
But this
and that
man
they
was just
don't
trying to do
belong
some
to
wrong.
anyone. They will be able to work for themselves.
He's trying to go a little too far with
Together,
it.
without letting the rulers dictate what to do, and finally justice will arise.
What you are intending to do is a crime. It is not justice.
How do you see justice, then? Kids go to prison for a loaf of dry bread. And how many lords do you see punished for stealing from their people? Sending them to their deaths in mines or overseas to fight for land? Our masters wouldn't
Damn.
hear us. So now it's time to sing the song of the merry men. Will you let us do our duty?
This guy low-key had a point too, though. Bucket of water. or the powder trail. Like he is trying to kill a bunch of people, you know, blow shit up. Like, he's got like a good like reason for it, but he's going too far with it when he's trying to you know, take others' lives and like go through all this. Like, I'm cool with the whole Robin Hood shit, like steal from the rich and give to the poor. I'm cool with that. Let bro cook. Alright, let's light the fire. Light this bitch up.
When people fight the order, they are too blind to see the consequences that throw society into chaos. I shall stop your actions, but not you. Run. Now!
Y'all might want to run. Y'all might want to run. God damn.
So, you're interested in Russian literature now?
Quite.
Little something, something.
It is an interesting book. I remember a few lines.
Really? I tried reading it myself, but I had a hard time understanding.
Wait, is this the end of the game?
it.
Yes, Doctor. It's about intelligence. Sherlock, I vaguely recall one of the lines. Sometimes
Yes,
it takes something more than intelligence to
Right?
act intelligently. There were also a few
Quote,
words
unquote,
along the
harmless.
lines of pain and suffering are always inevitable for
Oh, yeah,
a large
after this-
intelligence and a deep...
After I finish this game, it looks like we're heading towards the end. After I finish this game, tomorrow I'll be playing Madison. I'll be taking a break from the Sherlock Holmes series. I'll be playing Madison, which seems like it's a horror game. I hate horror games, but hopefully we'll get past it. We'll get through it.
deep heart. Tell me, Doctor, does my brother show any signs of pain or suffering?
Not that I know of.
Because you see, Doctor, behind all of his masquerade, my brother does possess a deep heart. So deep that he does not recall where he places his love.
This dude's still got a big head.
Well, I'm sure that...
His love and his duty that, in the first place, should be directed towards the Empire. For without it, we would be nothing.
I'm
A
glad you noticed.
country
Thanks for the
filled with
compliment.
uncivilized men.
And the Empire needs order and discipline. It has no room for chaos.
People who commit crimes, or at the very least intend them, deserve punishment, Sherlock. Without justice, there can be no civilization.
But we serve the truth, not justice.
Your truth, Doctor, that may prove immoral. Allowing people to terrorize London, destabilizing the whole empire.
Terrorize only the powers whom you serve, Mycroft. Not I, not Watson, not Mrs. Hudson, not Wiggins.
Sherlock,
And also,
the
we
merry
stopped
man
him
had to
today.
be stopped.
You did.
Not by me. You created the merry men. Stop them yourself.
Oh,
Only make
shit.
sure that you don't create 10 more merry men by arresting the one.
Damn.
Good night,
Fair enough.
Dr. Watson.
He said, bro, you created this villain. You gotta stop him yourself.
Anything in the post, Watson?
What I look like
Any
in
clients
Watchdog?
worthy of our attention?
Only a second reminder from Mrs. Hudson about our new neighbour. She urges you to remove your...
Oh, I don't care about that.
Remove your
Holmes,
what?
the lady who will be moving in shortly has requested the use of our spare room to place all of her boxes.
Wait, what?
There's a spare room.
A lady?
All right, let's see. We got it right. We got it right, and we found all the clues, and we condemned him. All right, cool. I was hoping, you know, we didn't miss anything. I was hoping everything was good. Charles Foley organized and executed a wicked plan of revenge for his elder brother. It took 2 human lives and almost resulted in life imprisonment for an innocent man. In fact, his band was hired by the merry men who planned a revolution in London. In addition, he organized the theft of ancient and valuable treasures that rightfully belonged to the British Museum. He deserves the rope. Yes. Okay. And if I remember correctly, in the list, in the line of Sherlock Holmes games, the next one is called Sherlock Holmes and the Daughter of the Devil. So I think the little girl they're talking about is the daughter of the devil that's going to be living with them for a bit, or in their spare room. Guilt, brotherhood, your crimes, your punishment. Mean something. So yeah, looks like the end of this game. Has to take place in Britain. Do you live there? You're like, man, of course this shit happens here. Man, it's bullshit. Is that the daughter of the devil? Is that her? Is that? So this is like a scene of what's to come in the next game. Alex Zaruda. Oh, this is stuff we already did. Or now it is anyway. Those past cases. Recently moved to Sweden from Indonesia. Nice. Well, one, how did you like Indonesia? How did you like it? And how do you like Sweden now? Also, why Sweden? I think it's one of the top 10 countries. I don't know. Can't remember. I think it's actually top 5. Or top 3. Yo, this music though. Kinda feeling it. It's got a little bit spooky music. I do like it, but I'm wondering why. Well, for crimes and punishment, why go with spooky? Yeah, it doesn't matter. Your dad is Swedish. Huh? You like to study? Okay. Even has a pretty good education. That's what I remember hearing about it. Okay. And also, you get to see where your dad was from. That's what's up. Pretty fire with it. Pretty fine with it. Okay, so nothing against Indonesia. You just wanted to branch out, see where your dad was from, and study. And Sweden has a good school system. Makes sense to me. How does it look over there? Like does it have really? It looks like a beautiful country. There's one that I wanted to visit. Crimes and punishments. Some evidence requires additional investigation and will be marked with okay. We already did everything, didn't we? Cigarettes are bad for you. Smoke weed instead. Indonesia is pretty good. Nice. Maybe I'll have to visit there too. When I finally get to start traveling. One day. I'm gonna save up money from this insurance job. Wait, so is it this the end? Like, is it just gonna rotate him in a chair, smoking a cigarette next to a fire, keeping warm, cozy? I guess this is it. Crimes and punishment tasks. Oh wait, Baker Street, Chronicle, portraits. So why is it a task? We can click there, but we can't go there. All right, yep, we're officially done. Don't go to the suburban or village areas in Indonesia. Where should I go? Beta Black Cheetah, Riddle on the Rails. This one took us not 2 tries, but we didn't get it right the first try. We had to replay this ending to get it right. This one too. This one we got right. No wait, we didn't. But this one we did. Oh wait, this one we did. This one we didn't. And this one we did. This one we did. So it's like 3 out of 4 that we got right on the first try. Oh, 3 for 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 3 for 3. The city areas, because there's nothing to do in those areas. Okay. Well, I'll make sure I visit the city areas then. Check it out. Roam around. Enjoy the area. Enjoy the scenery. And then when I finally get the chance to visit Sweden, I'll do that too. Gonna save up money from this insurance, from selling life insurance, and then I'll finally be able to travel a little bit when I'm on my, like, take some vacation days, travel a little bit, and sightsee. But for now, no tourism stuff, but good stream, bro. Appreciate it. If you stop by again and you do think up any type of tourism, let me know. But I am done with the stream for now. Tomorrow I'm gonna start my stream watching the new episode of Solo Leveling and the 3rd episode of Sandland, which is actually better than I thought it was gonna be. And then I'll probably get into some gaming or do some reactions or something. But for now, as always, thank you for watching. Thanks for stopping by, and thanks for tuning in. You could have been anywhere in the world, doing anything in the world, but you were here with me, and I appreciate it. Peace.